What's the state of the state? And what should people who are trying to get traffic from search do in this kind of post AI era?
Yeah, I'll let Neil go first because he's been saying this quite a bit. He has a new definition of SEO that I think is catching on well. So Neil, why don't you kick it off first?
Yeah, so first off, we look at SEO as not search engine optimization. We look at it as search everywhere optimization. As a Google VP said, I won't read the quote word for word, but he was talking about how when young people are doing a search, they're now turning to TikTok and Instagram before Google. People are now asking ChatGPT for questions and hiring companies based on the results that they're getting on ChatGPT. Like I was talking to this lady and I was like, how'd you find out about us? She's like, ChatGPT told me to hire your marketing firm, NP Digital. I was like, all right, sounds great.
Sweet.
So you can optimize for so many channels, right? YouTube has search. It's the second most popular search engine outside of Google, which funny enough is owned by them. I don't have great stats on Baidu. It's a little bit tough to get stats on Baidu comparing the other channels because it's in China. But platforms are everywhere that have search now. The second thing to keep in mind is when you see the doom and gloom on the internet like Twitter and Reddit, it's usually from people who are very technical, and that's one end of the market. Danny Sullivan, who's the search liaison of Google, has stated every single year Google has driven more organic traffic to websites than the previous year. It doesn't matter that there's more zero clicks or any of that. Overall, net, they're driving more organic traffic to websites than the previous year. And even with the AI Overviews release, we saw an increase in traffic to our client sites, assuming you're doing SEO well because you got another place to get cited. Not by much, a little bit more than 1%, but that's better than a drop. And the real point that I'm getting at is when you think of SEO, when people talk about, oh my God, look how much traffic I lost, my rankings went down. Well, if you lost rankings, someone else climbed rankings. It just doesn't happen where everyone loses rankings, right? Google has roughly 10 results on the first page. And I say roughly because it really does vary. But if you've dropped, someone has taken those spots and is getting traffic. So the concept that organic traffic or SEO is dead, not really. It's changing though, and you got to adapt with it, not just focus on Google. But there's still a ton of traffic to be had.
Yeah, and just to add some context to that, so the sales intelligence tool we use is Gong.